Nicole coming at you with the first in a series of videos that I'm going to be bringing to you for the holidays. I'm going to be bringing you some DIY videos for gift ideas, homemade decorating ideas, as well as recipes and things that you can utilize throughout your home for the holidays. Our first video is going to be on how to make these cute Christmas pillows. You can use these on your sofa, chairs, give them as gifts, decorate a guest bedroom for those holiday guests that will be coming. Super cheap and super easy. So if you want to see how to make this, stay tuned. Okay everybody, let's get started on making these Christmas pillows. Okay, the first thing that you're gonna need is gonna be 2 of these Christmas placemats. You can get them anywhere, you know, thrift stores, you know, discount stores or whatever. I got mine at Dollar Tree and they are really pretty. $1 each, you cannot beat that. Very festive, very sparkly. So I got 2 of these. You're also going to need a glue gun with some glue sticks, or if you don't have a glue gun, you can pick up some fabric glue. The drying time is just going to be a little longer than it would be with the glue sticks, or the glue gun rather, or you could just hand sew or use a machine to sew, but the quickest way to do this is with hot glue. You're also going to need some fiberfill. Either you can get this little fiberfill from Joann's or Michael's or wherever, or if you have an old pillow, you can recycle. I have this pillow that I've had for years. It came in a comforter set. It has seen better days, and so yeah, you can recycle an old pillow. Okay, so let's get started. What you want to do first thing is place one of your placemats face down on your work surface or whatever. Make sure you protect your work surface. I'm just working at my computer desk. I have a mat down here, so it'll be fine, but make sure you protect your work surface. Don't work on your dining table or your countertop or whatever without protecting it. Okay, so face down, and then what you want to do is place the next one on top of it face up, and make sure that your patterns are going in the same direction. As you can see, so when you flip your pillow over, it'll match, you know, on both sides. Okay, now they're not going to be evenly spaced. I mean, well, you know, around rather. They're not going to be even because of the nature of the fabric, but it's forgiving. So when you're gluing it down, you can kind of manipulate it into making it even, because that's going to give you the, I guess, the width to be able to fill your pillow. And you'll see what I'm trying to say. I may not be explaining it well, but you'll see what I'm trying to say as we work around it. Okay, so I'm going to start over here on my right side, which is probably your left. So I'm starting on this side right here, and I'm just going to start gluing, and I'll show you what I mean. And you don't have to even worry about removing the little tags or whatever. It's totally up to you, but hey, it's not gonna bother me. So I'm just gonna run a nice bead of glue down this end of the placemat, the bottom placemat, and be generous because the fabric is gonna absorb some of this glue. Okay, so what you want to do is kind of manipulate it to make it even. And here, let me pull it over so you can see what I'm saying. You kind of gotta mash it in, because if you just laid it straight down, one end's gonna be longer than the other. So you just kind of want to match each end and kind of just place it down and even it up as you go. It's gonna give and it's gonna fill itself out once you put the stuffing or the pillow form in. So yeah, you see what I mean? It evens itself out, but if I had just stretched it out, one end would have been longer than the other. So just kind of manipulate it. Be careful, because hot glue can burn you, but I have asbestos fingers. But you know, get yourself some protective gloves, or just be careful while doing this. Okay, so we got one end down, so we're gonna start working. I do, you know, both sides at one time, but if it's easier for you to do one at a time, by all means do that. So I'm gonna run another bead down this side, You can see how hot this glue is. I can see the smoke coming from it. Okay. So again, just start to manipulate it down and work it down to where it, you know, adheres to the bottom. Again, don't stretch it all the way to where it'll be uneven. Just kind of work it. And you have a few seconds to kind of work with it and manipulate it. There we go. Okay. And again, be careful because the glue is hot. Okay. There we go. There. And clean some of this glue off my fingers. Because some may seep through, but this fabric's pretty thick, so you should be okay. But again, be careful. Now we're going to work on this end. And as you can see what I mean, it kind of bunches up. But again, once you put your form in, it will fill out and it'll look perfect. Okay, so let's start here. We're going to be down this side. About halfway up. Okay. And do the same thing, and I'm hoping you guys can see that. Kind of working it in and matching those sides up. There we go. And I have a little bit of ooze, so that's fine. Just kind of smoosh, and it'll dry quickly. That's one thing I like about hot glue. Okay. Now, and then fold it back to where that bead stopped. Okay, and then just finish up. So we're going to start up here again. Usually I'll do both sides at one time, but for this video purpose, I'm going to do it this way. Okay, I'm going ahead and smoosh it together. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm out of the camera. But yeah, line the ends up evenly and then just kind of work your way back. Smoothing everything together. Oops, and making it even. There we go. And if you get a few little glue stick strings, you can easily pull those away once everything dries. Okay, so we got that side done. Now, let's a little bulkiness right there in the center, but again, it's going to take care of itself once we put the fiberfill or the pillow form inside. Okay, so what you want to do now is let that dry good, and you have an opening to put your pillow form in. All right, so I'm gonna put this one aside. I already have one that I've done previously, and this one is the poinsettia that says Merry Christmas. Looks like that. And as you can see, like I said, here's a little bit of the bulkiness here on this side. We have our opening already, and you know, both sides are matching, so if you flip one over, you have the, you know, the message on the same side there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take this old pillow that I had, and I'm gonna stick it inside. This is the perfect size. It worked out really good. And I'm just gonna fill it, and I'm gonna show you how to either seal it up, or you could leave it open if you want to in order to wash it. But I mean, it's a Christmas pillow. You could probably wash it, you know, spot clean it or whatever, or toss it in the washer and then dry it, you know. It's totally up to you, but you can leave it open if you want to. But I'm just gonna go ahead and seal it. So I have my pillow inside, And once the other one dries, I'll show you how to fill it with the fiber fill. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around so I can work, so you can kind of see it. Okay, so I'm just going to run a bead of glue, oops, down this side about halfway up, and sort of do the same little maneuvering. Again, be careful and match those ends together, pressing down. Okay, there. And then I'm gonna do the same coming from this end. Now you can leave a little bitty hole in the center to where you can pop your pillow out if you want to. You just have to do a lot of working to try to manipulate and get that pillow in. And that's just an option, but I'm gonna go ahead and seal mine up because again, it's a holiday pillow. You're not gonna be using it all year. You can toss these in the wash because it's all washer safe. You can have them dry cleaned if you wanted to, or you can spot clean. Totally on you. Okay, so here we go, smushing those ends together. There we go. It's easier for me to see. I'm sorry, y'all. But it is as simple as that. Sealing it up. Okay. And then you kind of shake your pillow back down. And you have a nice little decorative pillow. If I can get some of these glue stick strings off me. But yeah, there it is. Isn't that cute? That is so adorable, y'all. From 2 placemats and a recycled pillow. You cannot beat that. And I mean, this is so cute. You can give these as gifts if you want to. You can actually get placemats that are not Christmas themed. I mean, you can do them for whatever purpose. You can get a solid placemat and do the same thing. But this is so cute. Let me show you on the other one. It should be dry enough now, how to fill it with the fiber fill. And I mean, it's simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know how to do this. I'm turning my light back on. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, I'll move my glue gun out of the way. But just take some of your fiber fill. It feels really creepy. It has this really weird feel. It feels like, I mean, the spider webbing you get for Halloween. So I'm just pulling out some out of this bag and just stuffing the pillow. I mean, it's really easy, y'all. It tears away. It makes a little bit of a mess though, because as you can see, I'm getting little pieces, so don't wear black. If you don't want to be looking like you went through a lint factory. But yeah, and it'll clean up easily. Just dampen a towel and wipe it down. Oops. And just kind of stuff. You can make it as plump or as flat as you would like. But I make mine rather plump. So I'm pulling. And this is just polyester fiber. Okay, and I think that's as full as I want it, so let me put this up. Oh. Okay, and see, I have on black pants, and now it looks like I went through a lint factory. And I'm gonna kind of brush this into my hands really quick and put it in trash. Okay, so again, that's it as far as the fiber fill. Kind of work it in there, work it into your corners or wherever you want. Put as much as you want in, and I think that's good for me. And once you get it all sealed up, you can kind of manipulate it and smooth it around. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing. Just going to seal it up. Taking my glue gun, and I'm going to start over here. Run a nice little bead along. Glue stick in there. Okay. And just even it up on the ends. Here we go. Right. I'm going to start on this end. can't stress it enough. Be careful. I know we're all adults, whatever, but you still don't want to get burned. Okay, so there. And if it, like I said, if it oozes, the fabric's going to absorb that glue, so you're going to be fine. And my glue stick doesn't want to work. Okay. A nice little bead till you get to the other side. Okay. And then just seal it up. Okay. And that is that. There you go. And again, these strings will pull apart really quick. And sort of smush it down, and there you go. Got a little glue on my desk. Okay. Cute as a button. And really quick and easy to make. You can make like a bunch of these, whether it's Christmas themed or whatever, for some gifts. Put them in a nice little gift bag, and there you go, y'all. Super easy, super quick, and super cheap. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. I'll do my best to answer them, and until my next video, I will see you then. Bye, y'all.